Hello, viewers. Welcome to Kboxtv, and it's your boy Kofi Besi Jr. Reporting for Kboxtv. Um, Unfortunately, we were not able to get Samir on the show. We tried everything that we could to get him on, but he wasn't able to get. Samir was my guest on the show. I mean, he's the current European EU Super Featherweight champion. Um, Samir Ziani, but unfortunately, we tried. We've been going back and forth uh, on the link to try to get him on the show. I mean, and he sincerely apologized for not being able to make it. But I mean, it happens sometimes. Sometimes the people are not able to understand how to use the link, and he's promised us that he will come on another time. So what we'll do is behind the scenes, we'll engage him and then help him on how to use the link, and then next time we get him on the show. It happens, especially when the person you're coming to interview doesn't speak your language. He's a French boxer, so he's parle français, et parle français, mais moi je parle anglais, but um, um, I speak a little bit of French, so or I speak a little bit of French and I speak a little bit of that. So ik spreek een beetje Nederlands and the same way ik parle un peu de français or j'ai parlé un peu de français. So I mean sometimes I get confused. I get caught in between the languages, but yeah, it is what it is. What he's promised us is that he's going to try as much as possible to get his way around how to use the StreamYard link, and then next time he gets on the show, then we make it happen. It's your boy Kofi Besi Jr. But even though he wasn't able to make it onto the show, we've dedicated a few minutes that we have to talk about our brother, or the Ghanaian fighter Duke Micah, who will be facing the Filipino boxer John Real Casimiro, God willing, Saturday on the PBC show pay-per-view. Um, he It's the first time that Duke Micah has a shot at the world title, and we've been monitoring his training, his camp, his team, and everybody has helped him to prepare very well ahead of the fight that is coming on Saturday. In your shot now is Duke Micah. Duke Micah has a very impressive record, same as um, John Real Casimiro. Duke Micah has 24 fights. He's won all the 24 fights, and John Real Casimiro has 20 has 420 has won 29. He's lost 4, and then he's drew nothing or 0 draws. But Duke Micah go into the fight as his very first time at the world title. Duke Micah is 29 years old. The Ghanaian fighter 29 years old, and then John Real Casimiro is um, John Real Casimiro is currently 31 years. His Casimiro has been a world champion at the flyweight flyweight division, and now he's the bantamweight champion. So a lot at stake. Duke has a very tough fight coming. He has a lot to prove, God willing, tomorrow. And judging from his amateur career and the fight that he's had so far, before he's got himself this opportunity, I think many Ghanaians, including myself, and many Africans who know Duke Micah, and anybody around the world who know that this competition is a very tough competition or competitor for John Real Casimiro, and we are all hoping that Duke Micah can come home or will come home with the WBO bantamweight title after Saturday night. The GBA has also released a letter, and then we can both go through the letter together. As you can see, a letter to show their support to him. They wish Duke Micah the very best in the crucial match against the WBO bantamweight champion John Real Casimiro of the Philippines, scheduled for the coming Saturday, 26th day of September 2020, at the Mohegan Sun Casino at Connecticut, USA. The GBA has been monitoring his level of training and has no doubt that of his capabilities to win the world title on Saturday. So the GBA is confident that Duke Michael will successfully win this title and continue his forward march towards chalking many more successes in the ring. The president of the Ghana Boxing Authority, who is like in the person of Mr. Peter or lawyer Peter Zuenes, and the entire executives are and well wishes, as well as the Ghana Boxing Supporters Union, wish Duke Michael a good luck and a victory in his upcoming fight. We cannot afford to sit unconcerned as the statutory body in charge of the promotions and development of boxing in Ghana, but to support you both physically and spiritually to win this fight for our homeland, Ghana. We believe in you. This is coming from the GBA. And so you can see that the GBA are fully behind the champion or the Ghanaian fighter. And the same way with the Ghana boxing supporters. You know, the Ghana boxing supporters are also solidly behind Duke Michael and hoping that he can be able to bring the world title to Ghana. And the last time that we saw a world title in Ghana was when Richie Kome came home with the IBF world title after defeating I mean on the top rank card, but it was short lived when Teofimo Lopez dethroned him in February to take the world title from him. But you know, it all happens. It all happens sometimes. So we're just hoping that at least Duke Michael can be the next person to bring the world title or a world title to Ghana. Don't forget that in the whole of Africa, we currently only have two world title holders, one from Congo and then the other from South Africa. So it would be great for us to add the third one, which will be in the name of Duke Michael, and this time will be from Ghana. So we are all rooting for Duke Michael to come home with the world title. As you can see, the Ghana boxing supporters who are always sharing boxes here in Ghana and at the Bukom Boxing Arena, especially when fighters are fighting. I've also sent their letter to, I've also sent their well wishing messages to Duke Maka to let him know that they are solidly behind him. You know, hours ago, this was the first time that John Ray Casimiro and then Duke Maka faced off. You know, so this is the first time that they're meeting. It happened about 2 hours ago. Tomorrow, God willing, will be the weigh-in. No, Friday will be the weigh-in, and then Saturday will be the showtime. Don't forget that the pair are fighting on the Charlo card. The Charlo twins will be fighting on Saturday. They are the headliners for Saturday's show. Jamal Charlo will be fighting Jason Rosario, and then no, excuse me, the Charlo the yeah, Jamal Charlo will be fighting Jason Rosario, and then Jamel Charlo will be facing Sergey Derevchenko. So it's just a fight that you can't miss. It will be live on Showtime pay-per-view PPV, so you can't miss it. It's promoted by TGB Promotions and Thompson Boxing Promotions, Samson Promotions, as well as Lions Only Promotions, which belongs to Jamel Charlo on the PBC side. So guys, we have a very tough weekend or a very tough card coming up this weekend that you can't miss. The most important thing is that we have our Ghanaian fighter on the bill, which is Duke Michael. And one thing that is also possible on Saturday is that Habib Mohammed could fight. He was supposed to have an opponent, but his opponent pulled out because of COVID-19. But he's still on standby. That if anything happens, he will still be. If anything happens between now and the weigh-in, they could get him an opponent, and then you will see him in action. So we're still waiting for Habib Ahmed to get an opponent and then to feature, God willing, Saturday at Connecticut. So if that happens, then it will be that it will be these two guys who were also Black Bombers, or they were fighting each other or alongside each other, representing Ghana in games, will also get the opportunity of fighting on a card and making their dreams come true. And it will be the first time that two Ghanaians are fighting like this. And we're just hoping that Habib Mohammed can also land an opponent in the coming day or in the next 24 hours, so that we can see him fight soon. Don't forget that Habib Mohammed is with the LPMG, which is managed by Nelson Azori, LPMG Boxing Management. And so we're just hoping that we can hear some good news from him on him landing on opponents before Saturday night. So guys, that's what's happening on the front of Duke Micah. And so we just hope that he can bring the world title to Ghana. And like the GBA message said, we at Kboxtv have been monitoring his training and everything, and we've seen that he's very fit and very prepared. And definitely, if everything goes well, I would predict or wish that he would knock him out. That way, it will be very simple, and the victory cannot be denied. Usually, when you fight and it goes to the end of the round, it's always in the hands of people to determine. But if he's able to knock the guy out, I mean, before the round 12, it would be a very sound, solid, convincing victory. And so we're looking at how things will go or play on our side, and then we'll make it happen. So, guys, don't go far. Yes, we have lost Samir, but we are trying as much as possible that we bring you a live interview tonight before tomorrow's show, the Total Boxing Show. And then guess what? Friday, I have Nelson Azuri of the LPMG Boxing Promotions on the show, where we'll talk about their plans that they have in Africa. They have a show coming up in Nigeria in December, either November or December. He'll be here to confirm it, and then we'll talk about the card and what his expectations and what they have, their plans they have that they'll be bringing to Ghana or in Nigeria very very soon. Don't forget LPMG, like I said, is the man behind Habib Mohammed, and we are wishing Habib Mohammed the very best and hope that he can bring the world title or he can win, God willing, Saturday night and then advance to the next stage of his career. There are a lot of things happening in the world of boxing that I would like to talk about, but like I said, we're trying to get another person on the show to make sure that we are able to give you a guest on the show. So we are trying to get Banana's coach on the show. Um, so in the next hour, I'll be back with Banana's coach, and then we'll have a very nice conversation on his preparations and how things are going to go, which is boxer and then his gym. So don't go too far. Anytime you say a prayer, say one for Duke Micah. And Samir has apologized for not being able to make it onto the show. And so we'll let it slide, and then we'll help him guide him on the other side and see how we can get him on the show another time. Don't forget, like I said, he's the EU or European champion. It will be great for us to hear his story. And yeah, he speaks French, and so I have prepared very well to give you guys some French lines and to make sure we are able to interact with French and then reach our French fans in France and other places in Africa as well. It's been an exciting time. It's it's um it's been an exciting time on the show, even though we couldn't get our guest on the show. But like I said, I'll be bringing in another guest before in the next hour. So stick and stay. Don't go too far. We'll be back here with another episode of Kbox TV Live. Until then, have a very nice